I really got into farming because I wanted to be part of the change I wanted to see in the world. I'm Casey Piscura here at Wild Mountain Seeds. We're in Carbondale, Colorado. The farm is located at 6,400 feet, and we are a production market vegetable farm who also focuses on seed production and seed breeding. We've been farming here now for 7 years, and we're farming 3 acres with also quite a few greenhouses. I was really adamant about trying to find some farmland here up in the mountains of Colorado. Just reached out to some folks that had some land and found the Soul Farm here, Sunfire Ranch, and then started small on about a 1/4 acre or less. And then Kirsten joined me here on the farm as really the backbone of who gets everything to the finished consumer, and she's really the organization behind everything here. Little did we really understand of how cold it was when we started farming here. This is zone 3. We oftentimes will have a frost-free period somewhere between the 3rd week in June until, I guess we just got frosted here at September 15th today. When we started out and started buying our seeds and trying to find varieties that would work up here, we found that a lot of them really didn't like cold nights, as well as during the middle part of the season, because we're at such high elevation, we really have extremely hot days and intense sunshine. And that really spurred us to start saving seeds of plants that did well, figuring out how can we create more vigor within these varieties so that they can actually be functional for us and profitable. And since that moment, we really started to get obsessed in genetic diversity and how to utilize hybrid vigor through open pollinated means, using mass selection or selecting from a large population. By having a wide genetic diversity of seeds that are adapted to your region, if you do happen to have extreme weather events that are like devastating, with genetic diversity, perhaps there is a seed that existed in there that handled it and was able to still produce. And ultimately, by preserving genetic diversity, we're creating a more resilient food supply. The effects of large-scale agriculture, our choices on what we eat and what it was doing to the climate really, made me want to be part of giving some people an option to choose something that helps regenerate the earth and not degrade it. So here we're really passionate about seed saving and also no-till growing, and combining the two with organic practices has been a big focus of ours. The soil here was probably around 4 or 5% organic matter, which is pretty good actually. to start with, but by not tilling and utilizing a lot of composting, and then also utilizing cover crops and interplanting, we're now upwards of 6 to 8% organic matter in most of the garden beds and some of the greenhouses that are getting up and over 10% organic matter. Currently we're working on a whole host of new breeding work. We're working on a culinary landrace of Maxima winter squashes, really good tasting tomatoes that also do really well in the greenhouse, particularly heirlooms that seem to be gaining in popularity undercover. We're working on trying to make an open pollinated greenhouse cucumber that you can save the seeds of, that will still breed true but is like a genetic collection of parthenocarpic ones that will set fruit without the presence of pollinators. Part of our passion for seed here at Wild Mountain Seeds, but also with our nonprofit SeedPiece, is to try to rejuvenate local seed saving and regionally specific seed companies, and create a healthy alternative to some of the larger seed companies out there, consolidating and utilizing utility patents and things like this that are restricting the use of important genetics that we really should be free in the commons for anybody to use. In the fall of 2019, we started a nonprofit arm of our operation here called SeedPiece. And with SeedPiece, what we're really wanting to do is to start getting more capital into people that are looking to do more research on resilient agriculture. And then with that, we're utilizing the nonprofit and these plots of research to grow food for food banks. You can buy seeds at wildmountainseeds.com, and then the nonprofit is seedpiece.org. What keeps us going up here is really the thought of us all making better choices and fixing the predicament we're in with climate change.